Hello and welcome to the Robotics for Kids tutorial. My name is Adaeze Emerike. I'm a STEM education facilitator and I'll be your guide through this session. This video is about introduction to astronomy. But before we get into it, what does the word astronomy mean? As defined here, it states that it is the study of the entire universe and all that is in it, including the planets, the stars, the galaxies, comets, and black holes. I know sometimes we sit back, we stare at the sky, we see the moon at night, we see the sun, and we question ourselves. We ask how these things have come to be, what they are made of, how long they've been. Now, the answers to this question is what astronomy is about. Astronomy is said to be one of the oldest sciences. There are records of the study of astronomy as early as the ancient Mesopotamia. The Greeks and the Romans also pioneered the study of astronomy. This means that thousands of years back, people were already asking questions about the sun, the moon, the stars, and every other planetary body that is beyond the sky. Not much was known then because there were several limitations to the study of astronomy. But with the invention of the telescope in 1608, scientists were able to observe closely and study farther objects in space. After the invention of the first telescope, Galileo Galilei decided to build his own. He improved the performance of his telescope to reach magnification of around 20 times. He further made many other discoveries, but he is best known for discovering the four massive moons of Jupiter. Johannes Kepler, another famous astronomer, came about the law of planetary motion. This law describes how planets orbit around the sun. In this age, we now have better equipment, more sophisticated equipment to help us study the outer space. We are able to send rockets to the space to land in other planets. We've continued and even extended the search for life in outer space. We've made breakthrough discoveries and it is a laudable feat. Now let's take a look at some fun facts about space. Number one, everything in space is in motion. The Earth is moving, the sun, the moon, other planetary bodies, and they move at a very fast pace. Very, very fast. If we believe that everything in space is in constant motion and that the Earth spins at a very fast rate, why is it that we do not fall off? Why is it that we don't fly off the Earth if it is in such a fast motion? The answer to that question is gravity. The reason why we throw an object up and then it lands right down on the floor is as a result of gravity. Gravity is described as the force that pulls things together. It has been existing since the beginning of the universe and it works the same way everywhere in the universe. Gravity is the reason why things are in order. It's the reason why things remain where they are to avoid chaos. Now let's look at this scenario to further understand it. Let's believe that this switch is used to control gravity everywhere in the universe. And since the beginning of the world, it's been on. That is why things are where they are. Our buildings are where we constructed them. We're able to stand on our feet, move around, and not float off. One night after dinner, everybody went to bed. And in the middle of the night, somebody received a magical ability that helped the person turn off that switch. The resulting effect is that you will most probably wake up floating in another country or even in another planet. Your reaction would be, wow, so I can float. But then imagine that everybody and everything else is floating. That would be a sorry situation. It will be chaotic. It will be a mess as there is no control and there will be nothing to hold things in place. That is how important gravity is to everything we do. Gravity is the reason why we live on Earth. The universe is so vast with so much left undiscovered. The question is, would you love to take a look? If yes, join me in the next video as we explore further. Bye for now.